Excuse me. Hello, teacher. I'm sorry to bother you, but I have a question.
Oh, hello, Sophia. No problem at all. What's your question?
Thanks. Well, I'm having trouble improving my English.
Really? You're not doing bad at all. In fact, you did quite well on the last exam. What seems to be the problem?
Maybe, but I feel like it's not enough. I need to improve my English quickly.
I've told you before, practice is the key. That's how you build your language skills.
I know, but the thing is, I need a better job. And for that, I have to speak English really well. I need your help. I can listen and understand, but speaking fluently is still hard for me.
I get it. Fluency takes time, but I can definitely give you some tips. First of all, are you writing down the new vocabulary we learn in class?
Yes, I do that every day. But it doesn't really help. I write down all the new words, but I never actually use them.
It's not just about writing them down. You need to use those new words. Otherwise, what's the point?
So, what should I do?
Work on building your vocabulary every day. Choose new words, repeat them often to strengthen your memory. For example, if you learn the word house today, try using it in a sentence like, my house is beautiful. Connect that word with other words or real life situations.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that before, associating new words with other things.
Exactly. That's one of the best ways to truly learn vocabulary. A lot of people just translate words, but if you can't use them in real life, they're not useful.
I think I get it now. Just knowing a word isn't enough. If we don't use it, we'll forget it.
You got it. That's how you move from basic to advanced English, by using new words in your real life. Never forget that.
Wow, that's a great tip, Mr. Zavala. Please, can you share more?
Another thing that really helped me was surrounding myself with English. And you don't need to live in an English speaking country to do that. Try to include English in your daily life. Write your shopping list in English, read newspapers, listen to English music, keep a diary, things like that.
I actually do that. I watch videos on YouTube every day to improve my listening.
That's awesome. But remember, just listening isn't enough. You need to pay attention. When you hear a new word or phrase, write it down and start using it. That's what I said in the first tip. Oh, and make English-speaking friends if you can.
You mean native speakers or just people learning, like me?
Either. The important thing is to practice with people who share your goal. That way, you can help each other improve, give feedback, and stay motivated.
I tried that before. My friends were excited at first, but then they lost interest.
Yeah, I've been there. That's totally normal. Learning a language takes time and effort. Not everyone is ready to stick with it. You need to stay motivated, even if others give up.
I see.
And speaking of motivation, it's great to have it, but motivation isn't everything. It fades. What really keeps you going is discipline.
Discipline? I think I'm disciplined. I always do my homework and projects on time.
True, but you're probably doing them because of grades, right? Real discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it.
Ah, I get it now. One more question. Do I really have to read books in English?
Read anything in English: books, newspapers, blogs, even cereal boxes. Every bit of content helps. You'll pick up new vocabulary and reinforce what you already know. Don't worry about reading boring novels if you don't like them. Read what you enjoy, even comics.
That's a relief. I don't really like reading books, but I can read comics or articles.
That's totally fine. Also, find fun ways to learn. Not everyone learns the same way. Some people learn through music, others through videos. If you love music, look up the lyrics of your favorite English songs or write new words on sticky notes and put them around the house. Draw pictures next to them to help you remember.
That sounds fun. I love music, so I can definitely try that.
Great. Just remember, making it fun doesn't mean it's not serious. You still need discipline.
Got it. And, how often should I study or practice?
That depends on you. I've been teaching English for over 15 years, and here's what I've learned. It's not about a magic number of hours, it's about what you can handle. Some people get stressed easily, others can handle more. If you can practice every day, do it. The more you practice, the faster you'll improve. Don't let anyone tell you just 1 hour a day is enough. That's fine for casual learning, but not if you want real fluency.
Yeah, I'm serious about this. I want to master English no matter how long it takes.
That's the right attitude. And one more thing, don't listen to people who say using a dictionary or translator is forbidden. That's nonsense. How else will you learn the meaning of new words?
Really? My last teacher said using translators was cheating.
That doesn't make sense. It's all about how you use them. We can even make another video about that, like myths about learning English and more tips. If our subscribers want it, they can leave a comment below.
Great idea. Thanks so much, teacher. I really appreciate your help.
Anytime, Sophia. If this conversation helped you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with a friend. And if you'd like to support the channel, click the Super Thanks button. See you next time.